Hey, welcome back. In my last video, I finished up the dining table top. In this time, I'm going to show you how to add breadboard ends. I'll show you how to use a router to cut the tenons, and I'm also going to add a nice little ebony plug detail that I think you'll like. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is cut a 3/4 inch deep mortise, the length of both breadboard ends. And then I'll take it to my mortising machine and cut 3 2.5 inch deep mortises. For this particular operation, this is much easier than using a router. I'm using the breadboard end that will go on here as a straight edge to ride the router against. The bit I'm using is a 3/4 inch wide dado cutting bit. It has a bearing on the top, and this bearing will ride against this edge right here. I've got the depth set to cut down to the line that I previously put on there with the marking gauge. I've got the tenon cut out, and I've also marked out where the long tenon, there's 3 of them that will go into this long tenon here. I'm cutting the sides of these tenons with the pull saw. Then I'll put a filler strip in and use the router to remove all of the waste between the tenons. Alright, let's see how the fit is. Now this is right off the router. Haven't done any trimming on it yet, so it may not go, but we'll see. Oh my, oh! Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh wow. Good and tight. I've got to do some hand trimming right along here to get this to line up. Good to go. Okay, I've got all the tenons cut. I've got all the mortises cut. And how I'm going to secure this on is with a dowel. This will be glued. This one and the other one will not be glued, and the slot so that this board can expand and contract. I use 2 squares to help me line the drill so the hole will be straight. Now what we'll have to do is elongate these holes and not glue this joint so that this wood can expand and contract. I've used a rat tail file and elongated this hole, just worked it like that until I got it elongated. And so now when the dowel goes in there, there'll be some place for this to expand and contract. So I feel good about that right there. Okay, here's the most stressful part as far as I'm concerned, is the glue up. I'll be putting glue on the center one only. hopefully I can get these dowels through. After I trimmed the dowels flush with the saw, I drilled an 1/8 inch hole on top of the dowel and then cut a 1-inch square hole with the chisel so that I could insert the ebony plugs. These plugs are only on the top and the dowel goes all the way through in the bottom, so there is plenty of contact. You have to be very careful when chiseling white oak because it's very hard and it will chip real easily. I cut the ebony plugs and then put them on the shooting board to trim them perfectly square. Oh yeah, that's the kind of fit that makes me very happy. You can see how thin a cutting that Japanese saw will take. I used my circular saw and a straight edge to cut the sides of the table and the breadboard to their finished dimension. So there you have it. The top is complete. I love those breadboard ends, and that little piece of ebony just tops it off. If you like this video and my other videos, hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. In my next one, I'm going to start working on the base, and I'm going to make square legs with face grain on all 4 sides by cutting miters. See you then.